Hello, thank you again for tuning in. I appreciate that you're here. My name's Angela Jens and I'm a counselor in Lethbridge, Alberta. And I just wanted to chat with everyone today and just kind of universalize some of the experiences that the emotions and the feelings that we're having right now. So I think a lot of us are feeling really anxious and overwhelmed, maybe feeling some parent guilt about not feeling like you're doing enough. Maybe you feel shame, or there's a lot of fear and a lot of overwhelming feelings. And so I just want you to know that I see you and that we see you, and we want to be there to support you and to provide information and tools and resources, because I think we are all feeling this way and we're trying to move through this uncertain time. And as a community, we can do this. And so I wanted to provide a tool for you guys today that relates to being compassionate with yourself. So I think that we do, for the most part, we do a pretty good job about being compassionate with other people. And self-compassion is about being that way for yourself. And so oftentimes what happens is we are hardest on ourselves and we say nasty things to ourselves that we would never say to somebody else. So Kristen Neff, she's done a lot of work on self-compassion, and she gave a great example. It goes something like this. So she, let's say I went out on a blind date and that person didn't show up. So I'm leaving the restaurant and I phone my friend, and my friend says to me, well, of course they didn't show up. You're an awful person and you're not good enough to be in a relationship and you're a failure and you suck. And gosh, like, we would never say that to one of our friends. We needed compassion in that moment, but that's what we say to ourselves. So I would have said that maybe to myself leaving the restaurant. So self-compassion is just about treating yourself the way that you treat other people. And Kristen Neff, she gives a beautiful exercise. It's called the self-compassion break. And how it works, I'm going to first show you those 3 steps, and then I'll just show you the visual that I've written up on it as well, because I love whiteboards and I'm a big fan of that. So the 3 parts, they go something like this. The first one is to state what you're feeling. So something like, whew, this is really hard, or this is really overwhelming. The second step is to identify the fact that it is universal. So, other people are feeling this way as well. And then you either put your hands on your heart, or you give yourself a big hug and you say to yourself, may I be kind and compassionate to myself in these moments. And so I'll just show you a visual of what that might look like right here. So again, stating to yourself that this is overwhelming, that it's universal, that other people feel this way, putting your hands on your heart, giving yourself a hug, and then saying to yourself, may I be kind to myself. Another part I think that's really important to identify is that we are putting a lot of expectations on ourselves in this time. There's so much that we're trying to juggle, and so many things that feel pressing and feel like we need to deal with those things. And so I just want to reiterate that we can only do so much, and it is really overwhelming, and there is a lot going on right now. And so just know that if you are feeling incredibly overwhelmed and you're really struggling with this, there are so many supports out there for you. So reach out to family, reach out to friends. The community supports out in the community, so there's lots of counselors out in the community. All of your social support, so places like Family Center, we're trying to do different support groups and share links, and parent education's an option, and just making sure that our community feels supported right now and feels like we're here for you, because we are thinking about you and we want to make sure that you are doing okay in this time of fear and anxiety and uncertainty and overwhelming feelings and emotions. And so just know that there are options out there for you. So reach out and do what you can, and please be kind to yourself and be well, and we're thinking about you. Thank you.